Welcome everyone to today's video. Today we're going to be taking a look at how to get the Lumina Handcannon. It's a new exotic added into Destiny 2 today, July 2nd. So this video is going to go over the entire quest line, showing you guys what I did for each quest step in order to get the Handcannon. Let's get right into it. So the very first thing you're going to see when you log in is a message from Shin Malfur. It's pretty much going to tell you I left an item in the same spot. So pretty much what you're going to need to do here is go back to the exact spot where you got Thorn or the Thorn quest. What you're going to need to do is go to Trostland and pretty much follow the path shown all the way back to the salt mines. From there will be kind of a transponder thing, and you teleport through it. Follow the path all the way to the back, and as soon as you run into a force field, there will be a little place you can jump up and follow to the back to get a chest. Now for this part, pretty much you're gonna have to go to certain locations, and the locations will rotate every hour. So if you get a Mercury one, it's kind of lame because where the chest is that you have to find, you actually have to wait for a public event to get there. It will be on the first kind of place you teleport to or launch to, off on the side that you can only get to with the public event. So I had that one, and I unfortunately just had to wait until the top of the hour came along and it rotated. So my transponder ended up rotating to Titan, into the Sinking Isles, I think it was, and you pretty much just have to go and find it. It's by where you did a heroic adventure. I'm not sure where all the other ones are. You could probably just Google it and find out, but I'll just go ahead and show where mine was. It's a pretty unique looking little box that you haven't seen anywhere else. But after you complete this step, you're going to have to go ahead and generate 250 orbs with the team. And what we did is me and another guy just went into Mars, and we just went into a lost sector and pretty much made a bunch of orbs. So you get progress when you make an orb and when you pick it up also. So what I ended up doing was putting on Wendigo, because you constantly pick up orbs with that even if you have a full super. Another thing you could do is also just go into something like the Reckoning, like tier 2, so the easiest one, but it's also fairly long. And have a bunch of people with, Orpheus Rig, Skull of Dire Ahamkara, and, just making a bunch of orbs. But what we did, it took us about probably 10 minutes to do this. Just going into lost sectors, killing stuff. Also threw on Fighting Lion, because I'm pretty sure it has something that happens where when you get a kill with Fighting Lion, it just randomly drops a ton of orbs. So I was using that here. I don't think I have a clip of it happening, but it did happen to me once, and it pretty much progressed me a lot for this quest step. So after you do this quest step, you're going to get the base version of Rose, and you're going to get 3 other kind of legendary steps to add perks onto the Rose. One of the 3 parts you get next will be you have to complete a 50k Nightfall, which we just did on, I believe it was Savathun's song, so we easily just knocked that out. We ended up doing 100k just for the milestone anyway. Another part is you're going to have to do activities in either Blind Well, the Forges, or an Escalation Protocol, and it's kind of a point system, so you have to get a total of 35 points. We did a couple of Volunder Forges, which is the first one on Earth, and those gave us 4 points each, and you can also do up to tier 4 Blind Well and get 7 points for those. So we kind of just mixed and matched together, did those 2, and it went up fairly fast. This is probably one of the longer steps of the quest. The third step out of the 3 that you get is just you get streaks with weapons without reloading. For this, you don't need to have Rose equipped. Actually, for any of these 3 steps, you don't need to have Rose equipped. You will for the next couple ones, though, so I don't know if you need to, but I went ahead and had it equipped anyway. So after you get these, you are going to have to... This is the second to last step coming up. You're going to need to complete activities with Rose equipped, and the more people in your party or fire team that have Rose equipped, the faster the progress goes. So what we found the fastest way to do this was to just go into actually Menagerie with a stack of 6 people all using Rose, and you get 35% per completion. That was definitely the quickest way. We ended up having to do 3, and we weren't quite done. So we just went and speed ran some like a Shadow strikes on Earth, and those give you, I believe, 12% per strike completion. So after you get this step, you're going to be now, I think I said on the second to last step earlier, you're actually going to be on the second to last step now. And what you're going to need to do is you're going to have to get an invader kill in Gambit before the invader kills any of your teammates. I've also heard that you have to get it within 10 seconds of the person invading. I'm not sure if that's just because if you don't do it within 10 seconds, he'll more than likely kill someone. But I got lucky, and I matched up with a 4-stack, actually, and I was in a 3-stack, so I whispered them asking if they needed invasion kills, and they said yes, so we pretty much just traded invasions, so one person from our team would invade, let them get a kill, so on and so forth. So I ended up knocking this out in one game. You're also going to need to get kills with hand cannons in the Crucible. This progresses faster if you have a team all using hand cannons, so I went in with a 6-stack, and we all got it done in one game. So some recommendations for hand cannons, Ace of Spades is good, Thorn is good. If you have an All-Stringer, go and use that. And for the energy slot, I would recommend something like Waking Vigil. Also, Last Word is very good for this too. For the third and final part of this step, you're going to need to make 50 orbs. Again, you can go back into Reckoning and do it there, or you can also just go into Lost Sectors again, use your super or masterworked weapons to make more orbs, and then you will get to the last step of the quest. So for the last step, you're going to go ahead and need to have Rose equipped and go ahead and launch the Will of the Thousand strike. It doesn't have to be a Nightfall or anything like that. You can just queue it directly from the Mars Director. And there's going to be these crystals pretty much throughout the entire strike that you need to destroy. I think there's 46 in total, but each person on the fire team, if you're doing the quest at least, needs to destroy 11 crystals, and they don't count for each other. So each person, like me and my teammate, each needed to destroy 11 crystals individually. And there's, like I said, there's a lot of them throughout the strike. Like, we were pretty much done after the second room with destroying them. There's also a lot where the boss actually spawns, and this does not carry over between strikes. So if you don't get it done in the first strike, you can't, like, launch it up again. Say you got 8 and you kill the boss, you can't launch it again and be at 8. It'll reset. So after you do this, you're just going to need to kill the boss, and the Lumina will drop for you. So this quest was pretty cool how, you get the base version of the Rose, which is actually a good hand cannon by itself, but then you also get the Lumina. I'm probably going to have a separate video going over the Lumina, maybe, try and go into quick play with a 6-stack of people using it, try and mess around with it. But I enjoyed the quest overall. It'll probably take you about 3 hours. If it takes you any longer than that, I'd say the longest part would definitely be doing activities with other people having it equipped, which shouldn't be a problem if you're doing it fairly early, because pretty much everybody will have it equipped already because they're trying to do the quest also. And if not, I would definitely say the Gambit Invader kill would take you the longest. But if it comes down to it, you can just get a 4-stack and pretty much when they invade, have your entire team sit in the spawn and just kill the invader right as they come out. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, thumbs up would be appreciated. Hit that subscribe button for more Destiny 2 content. And as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see y'all later. Peace. Wait for it. There it is.
Nice, we got it.
World's first.